Okay. So, ang topic po natin for today is all about Health Management Information System. Okay? So, when you say Health Management Information System, this is all about the management po ng buong information system doon sa hospital. Okay? We are talking all about the management. So, start po siya from patient administration, billing ng pasyente, and also na-handle niya po lahat ng department, as well as the inventory and also other departments. So that is the health management information system. As you can see in our slide, may makikita po kayo dito. These are the challenges naman po in traditional manual process. Meaning kapag po halimbawa yung isang hospital institution, hindi siya or hindi po gumagamit ng HMIS or Health Management Information System, ito po yung challenges na kinakaharap nila. First is no real-time data available to monitor the performance of the hospital. Meaning po, hindi ganun agad-agad na mo-monitor kung kamusta na ba yung performance ng hospital na to. Kumikita ba siya? Okay ba yung performance niya pagdating sa healthcare? Okay? So, hindi po agad-agad na mo-monitor kasi nga, they are using traditional manual process. Another po na challenges na kinakaharap kapag traditional manual is the evidence-based program management was a challenge. Meaning po, for example, yung isang hospital institution, nag-conduct sila ng mga program. Okay? Yung mga medical mission. Okay? So, nagiging challenge po sa kanila yon. Okay? Bakit? Kasi nga, they are just using traditional manual process. Yung mga reporting, also yung pagdating sa planning, medyo nahihirapan po sila. Kasi nga, manual process pa rin yung kanilang gamit. And number 3 is the undue delay in receipt of data. So yung data po, medyo nagkakaroon ng delay. Kasi nga, more po ito sa hard copy, di ba? Kapag manual process. And also number 4 is the retrieval of old manual record was ineffective and time consuming. So syempre, di ba, kapag nasa traditional manual method ka, lagi kapag halimbawa po, yung mga forms, yung mga files, lagi po yung nakatabi into hard copy. So, syempre, kung halimbawa yung files mo, way back 2010 pa, hinihingan ka ngayon ng report kung kamusta yung status or hinihingan ka ng statistical analysis from 2010 hanggang 2021. So, hahanapin mo po ulit yan. So, di ba, that is very time-consuming. And this is one of the challenges po na kinakaharap kapag traditional manual process. Aside from that, another one challenges po is the duplication of a record. Meaning, di ba nga sabi ko sa inyo kapag halimbawa sa traditional manual process, kailangan i-duplicate mo po yung mga records or yung results. Kasi pag nawala yung isang hard copy, meron kang backup. Okay? So, isa din po yan sa challenges. As well as yung monthly report po ng per department ng hospital. For example, nag-present kayo per department. Okay, yung monthly report nyo, ang nangyayari po is nagiging challenge pagdating sa analysis and comparison. Kasi isipin mo kung ilang hard copy yung na-print mo. Sabihin natin, 30 pages. So, di ba? Sobrang hassle. Isa-isahin mo yon. Okay? And number 7, another challenges po is the drug inventory, equipment inventory, and maintenance. Okay? For example po, sa pharmacy department. Okay? Pag pharmacy department, sabihin natin, you have 500 variety of different drugs. So imagine, 500 na mga iba't ibang gamot na kailangan, bibilangin mo isa-isa, ilan na lang yung naiwan. So, di ba, sobrang hassle. Okay? And also, another challenges po is the lack of standard names and code. So, these are all the challenges po na kinakaharap kapag ang isang hospital institution is they are still using the traditional manual process. Okay? Next one here is the Health Management Information System. So, define po natin what is HMIS. So, ang HMIS po or ang Health Management Information System, this is an information system po specially designed to assess the management and planning of health program. Meaning po, ang ating HMIS, more on po siya sa pagpaplano. Okay, so more on po siya sa planning and also sa management. As well as ating HMIS din, this is a system designed para po masuportahan yung pagpaplano nga, management, as well as the decision-making ng isang hospital institution. Bakit po nasusuportahan niya? Kasi nga, di ba, ang Health Management Information System po, nako-cover niya yung buong information system ng buong hospital. Start doon sa billing, sa patient administration, and also nako-cover niya rin po kung halimbawa kumikita ba itong hospital institution na to or hindi. So, di ba, from the word itself, minamanage niya po. Okay? So, ayan siya. As well as, please also take down notes. Pag sinabi nating Health Management Information System, this is one of the 6 building blocks essential for health system strengthening. Paki-take down notes po, ulitin ko. Pag sinabi nating Health Management Information System, this is one of the 6 building blocks essential for health system strengthening. Meaning, isa po siya sa 6 building blocks para mas lalo pang tumatag yung isang health system. Okay, so ganyan kaganda ang isang Health Management Information System. So, hindi lang siya more on patient administration, but also namomonitor mo po yung buong performance ng isang hospital institution through the use of this system. Okay po. Next one. As you can see here, we have here the H, M, and S. Okay? Ang H po, ang meaning po ng ating H, that is health. Okay? So, ang health po, this is stand for understanding the medical terminology, clinical procedure, and also the database process. Meaning, ang H, dyan po yan yung health. Okay? Health nga, di ba? More on po ito sa mga medical terminologies as well as the clinical procedure. When we say clinical procedure po, ito yung ginagawa nating procedure sa mga pasyente natin. For example, the CBC, urinalysis, or di naman kaya yung X-ray procedure. Okay? So, that is health po. And then, M naman, meaning po niyan, management. So, pag sinabi nating management, more on po ito sa finance, sa law, and also sa planning. Okay? So, that is management. And then, S naman po, that is information system. So, tatandaan nyo, pag information system, more on po ito sa application or advanced computer application. Para, of course, yung patient information, matransform po natin siya into efficient and effective. Okay? So, that is HMIS. Okay po? Next one. When you say HMIS po, this is also a set of integrated components and procedure. Okay? So, dito po, generated na lahat ng information and dito rin, nai-improve yung healthcare management. Okay? So, sabi nga natin, natutulungan nito na makapag-decide. Okay? Or it support the decision making. Pagdating sa kung ano yung gagawin ng hospital or kung paano mai-improve yung performance ng hospital. Bakit po? Kasi nga ang HMIS, nakikita niya or nai-evaluate niya po, kamusta na ba yung performance ng hospital na to? Nakapagbigay ba siya ng better health outcome? Okay? Or maganda ba yung performance niya? Kumikita ba tong hospital na to? Okay? So that is the HMIS po. So namomonitor niya po lahat. Kaya nga sa management. Okay? Next. At the health unit level, ginagamit din po ang ating HMIS sa health unit level. Bakit po? Sa health unit level, ginagamit po siya as well as for planning and para ma-coordinate po nila yung mga healthcare services sa catchment area. So, syempre, di ba nga sabi natin, HMIS, more on po siya sa planning and also sa management. So, ginagamit din ng HMIS sa mga health unit level. Okay po? Next one. Aside from that, we also have here din po the concept of HMIS development. Okay? So, meron po tayong concept ng HMIS. So, dapat daw, ang information na nako-collect natin, it should be relevant. Okay? Bakit po relevant? Relevant doon sa policy and goals ng isang healthcare institution. Okay? As well as the responsibility of the health professional at the level of collection. So, meaning, relevant po siya, okay? Or nasusunod niya, ano yung policy and goals na ipinapatupad ng isang hospital institution na yon. Another is, dapat daw ang concept ng HMIS is functional. It is used to be immediately for management and should not wait for the feedback from higher level. Sabihin po, kapag halimbawa nakakalap ka na dyan ng information, pwede mo na siya agad isagawa. Okay? Functional na siya. Hindi mo na po kailangan hintayin pa yung utos ng administration or ng higher level or ng mga big bosses para magawa mo siya. Kasi nga functional na siya. Okay? And then pangatlo po, ang information na nakokollect dito is integrated. Okay? Bakit integrated? Kasi nga, isang set of forms lang po yung meron. Okay? Hindi mo na kailangan mag-duplicate pa ng mga reporting. So, isang set lang, integrated na po siya kasi nasa system na nga siya, naka-encode na siya. Okay? So, hindi mo na kailangan mag-print, tapos i-duplicate mo, di ba? So, dito po, integrated na talaga siya. Next one here is the information is collected on a routine basis. Ibig sabihin po, lahat ng mga information data ay merong naka-set na date kung kailan po yan kinokollect. So, merong routine basis, okay, for every health unit. So, these are all the concept po ng ating HMIS. Next one. What is the role? Ano po ba yung role ng ating HMIS? Ang pinaka-major role po ng ating HMIS, lagi niyong tatandaan, is that this provide quality information to support decision-making at all levels of the healthcare system in any medical institution. So yun nga po, di ba, sabi ko sa inyo, sinusuportahan po nito na makapag-decide yung mga administration or yung big boss ng isang hospital institution. Kasi nga, di ba, ang HMIS, more on po siya sa management, more on siya sa planning. So, for example, yung isang hospital, sabihin natin, mahina yung kanyang laboratory department. Kumita. Okay? Bakit kaya? Bakit kaya mahina kumita itong laboratory department na to? Siguro dahil nga, paubos na yung reagent. Hindi lahat ng test na available na o-offer. Okay? So, dito po, yung role ng HMIS is makikita niya yung performance. And kaya niya pong ma-evaluate ano yung performance ng bawat department. So, by that po, nasusuportahan niya paano magdidesisyon ngayon itong mga big bosses or itong administration ng hospital. So, ano yung dapat gawin para kumita yung isang laboratory? So, pwede po sila magpa-promo. Ayan. Gagawa sila ng mga strategic planning. Okay? Kaya nga ang role ng HMIS is support decision making po. Okay? Another one is it also encourage the health information in the hospital. And also, it aid in the setting of performance target at all levels of health services, delivery, and to assess the performance at a level of a health sector. So, ayun nga, sabi ko po, ina-assess din. Ang isa din sa role ng ating HMIS, na-assess niya po yung performance ng bawat department ng hospital. For example, kamusta ba yung performance ng radiology department? Kamusta ba yung performance ng laboratory department? Kamusta ba yung performance ng pharmacy department? Okay? So, nakikita niya po, okay, or natutulungan niya yung mga admin. Okay? Para makita and also ma-assess ano yung performance ng bawat department. Okay? So, that is the role po ng ating HMIS. Ang health management information system daw po, kailangan daw complete siya. Okay? So, kahit na hindi mo na mag-duplicate, basta dapat kompleto. Should be complete. Ang isang HMIS din daw po, dapat it should be consistent. Also, it should be clear. Klaro po. And also simple. As well as, this is also dapat cost-effective. Meaning, justifiable po siya doon sa presyo. Okay? Also accessible, meaning readily accessible na po yung mga information dito. And also confidential. Bakit po confidential? Of course, kailangan po ang makaka-access lang ng HMIS is yung mga legitimate user. Okay po? Next one. Aside from that, we also have here din po the basic function of HMIS. So, meron tayong basic function ng HMIS. So, meron tayo ditong tatlo. We have here the data input. Under po ni data input, meron tayong data acquisition. We also have here the data verification. Okay? And then data management po, meron tayo ditong data storage, data classification, data computation, and data update. As well as ang data output naman, under niya ang data retrieval and data presentation. Kung bibilangin natin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, they are 8. So, itong 8 na po ito, they are the 8 elements ng HMIS. Again, these are all the 8 elements po ng HMIS. So, unahin po nating pag-usapan yung data acquisition. Okay, 8 elements po sila ng HMIS. Okay, so sabi ko nga, unahin nating pag-usapan yung data acquisition. So when you say data acquisition po, this one involve both the generation and collection of accurate, timely, and relevant data. Okay, so ang data acquisition, na-achieve po siya through the input of standard coded to facilitate the rapid mechanical reading and capturing of data. Magbigay tayo na example para mas maintindihan nyo po. Okay? So, when say data acquisition, so sabi dito, di ba, nagko-collect po siya ng mga relevant data. So, nagko-collect siya or nag-gather siya ng mga data. And sabi din, na-achieve daw siya through the input, nag-i-input ng mga standard coded. Ibig sabihin po ng standard coded format, yan yung paggamit ng barcode. So, ito na, example po. Sa laboratory. Okay? So, sa laboratory po, kapag halimbawa yung isang hospital institution, they are using or meron silang information system, yung hospital institution na to, mag-extract ka ng blood sa pasyente. So, of course, kakailanganin mo po ng gamit. Sabihin natin, kakailanganin mo ng syringe, kakailanganin mo ng cotton, evacuated tube, okay, yung tube na paglalagyan mo ng blood. So, yung syringe na po yan, meron yung barcode. Okay? So, bago mo siya kunin, meron po yung barcode. So, dun po sa barcode na yon, para ma-input mo siya sa system, kailangan mo po siya i-scan. So, parang sa grocery store, di ba? Scan mo po yung barcode na yun. Automatically po, papasok siya dito sa mismong data acquisition. Okay po? So, ang nangyayari, halimbawa sa inventory nyo, ang syringe nyo is nasa 100 pieces. So, ngayon, kumuha ka po ng dalawa, in-scan mo yung syringe, so ilan na lang? 98 na lang yan. Automatically po, magna-98 na yan doon sa mismong system. Okay? So, through that po, nakapag-input ka na ng data. Kasi nga, nagbawas ka eh. Kumuha ka ng dalawang syringe. So, automatically po yan. So, di ba, hindi na ganun kahirap na kapag dating sa inventory, bibilang ka, ilan na lang naiwan, ilan na lang maglilista ka pa, di ba? Dito po, data acquisition, that is, dito gumagamit or nag-i-input po ng standard coded format. Okay? Dito gumagamit ng mga barcode. So, ganun siya ka-high-tech. Okay po? Okay, so that is data acquisition. This is the collection ng accurate and relevant data. Okay, so that is the acquisition. Next one. We also have here the data verification. So that is also under pa rin po ng ating data input. When we say data verification naman po, syempre po, from the word itself, verification. So kailangan po dito ng authentication as well as the validation ng mga nag-gather mo na data. Okay? So, syempre, yung quality ng na-collect mong data, nakadepende po yun sa authority, validity, and also doon sa reliability ng data sources. So, that is data verification. Aside from that, we also have here po the data storage. Please take down notes po. Pag sinabi nating data storage, this is the preservation and archival of data. Again, ang data storage po natin, this is the preservation and archival of data. Okay? So, of course po, yung mga accumulated data na hindi na masyadong ginagamit or hindi na siya ginagamit, sabihin natin 2010 pa, recommended po yan na dapat napupunta doon sa archive data by the legislation. Okay? But of course, kapag kakailanganin nyo naman, madali lang po siyang mag-gather ulit. Okay? So, that is the data storage po. Next one. Aside from that, we also have here po the data classification. Ang data classification naman po, please take down notes that this is also known as the data organization. Ulitin ko po, pag sinabi natin data classification, this is also known as data organization. So, this sabi dito, critical function for increasing the efficiency of the system when need arises to conduct a data search. Okay? Bigay tayong example para mas maintindihan nyo po. Okay? Pag sinabi natin data classification, at kaya niya pong maklasify yung different data. So, for example po, you are the chief medtech. And ngayon, hinihingan ka ng administration ng hospital or yung mga big bosses ng hospital, institution na pinagtatrabahuhan mo, gusto nilang malaman yung data kung ilan ba yung nagpapa-CBC for this month. Ilan yung nagpa-CBC, ilan yung nagpa-FBS, ilan yung nagpa-urinalysis. Okay? So by that po, dito sa data classification, maka-classify mo and makikita mo dyan sa mismong HMIS kung ilan na. Okay? Kung ano yung pinaka least test or yung test na hindi masyadong nagagamit sa inyong laboratory. Okay? So that is through the data classification. Of course, kailangan mag-data search ka po. Okay? So that is data classification. Nakakaya niya pong ma-classify. Okay? Kaya nga tinatawag din siya as data organization o organize na. Okay po? Next one, we also have here the data computation. Okay? Pag sinabi naman po natin data computation, so syempre from the word itself po, dito kaya natin magkaroon ng data transformation or pwede po tayong gumamit dito ng mga mathematical model as well as the statistic and probabilistic approach. Okay? So for example, hiningan ka ng monthly report, automatically, pipindutin mo lang po sa system, ang magpo-compute na po sa'yo. And also, yung gagawa ng statistical report para sa'yo is yung mismong system na. Okay? Kasi cover po yan ng HMI. Okay? So, pwede ka po dito magkaroon ng data analysis as well as the synthesis and also evaluation ng bawat data. Also, on data computation din po, this is good po pagdating sa strategic decision-making purposes. Okay? Bakit po maganda siya sa strategic decision-making purposes? Example po, sabihin natin sa laboratory nyo, sobrang hindi nagagamit or hindi na-avail yung test na T3 and T4. Ang T3 and T4 test po, that is a thyroid function test. Sabihin natin, hindi siya masyadong na-avail. Okay? And also, yung reagent nyo na gamit doon is pa-expired na next month. So, syempre, masasayang siya, di ba? So, by this po, so di ba nga nagkaroon ka ng data computation, nakita mo na ganun ang mangyayari. You as a chief medtech. So, pwede ka po ngayong mag-come up sa isang strategic decision making. So, pwede kang gumawa ng tactics. Paano mako-consume. So, pwede ka ngayong magpa-promo. Ayan, magpapa-promo ka, sabihin mo, package, ayan. Merong package na FBS, T3 and T4, as well as the cholesterol test. For only 2,000 pesos. Okay? So, syempre po, mura na lang siya, 2,000 eh. So, kakagatin na siya ng mga tao. Okay? Pwede ma-avail na siya. By that, syempre, yung test na yon mabibenta mo na. Okay? Or i-avail po siya ng mga tao. So, syempre, nagkakaroon ka ng magandang strategic decision making. Okay? So, ayan po siya. Next one. We also have here the data update. Ang data update naman po, of course, from the word itself, update. Siyempre, ang technology po, laging nag-update yan. New and changing information. Okay? So, ganun din yung ating HMIS. Lagi po yung merong data update. Okay? Next. Aside from that, we also have here din po the data retrieval. When you say data retrieval po, this one is concerned with the process of data transfer and data distribution. Okay, so more on po ito sa data transfer and also data distribution. So that is the data retrieval. So for example, yung data, matagal mo nang hindi nagagamit, okay, pwede mo po siyang ma-retrieve. Next, we also have here po the data presentation. So when you say data presentation naman po, this is how the user interpret the information produced by the system. So yun nga, for example, meron kayong meeting. Okay, magre-report kayo, monthly report. Kamusta yung performance ng laboratory? And you as a chief medtech, syempre magre-report ka kasi ikaw yung chief medtech. You are the representative of the laboratory. So through the use of HMIS po, pwede ka dyan makakuha ng mga summary table and statistical report. And mga graphics presentation. So pwede mo po yung ma-present during the monthly meeting or during the monthly report. So that is data presentation. Okay, so ganun po kaganda yung nabibigay ng ating HMI. Next. Ngayon po, punta naman tayo doon sa specific function ng ating HMIS. So, ano ba yung specific function ng HMIS? We have here the client data. Okay, yan po yung function ng HMIS. Under niya po yan. Okay, nako-cover niya yung client billing data, yung billing po ng pasyente, client clinical data as well, yung clinical data ng pasyente, okay, scheduling, authorization tracking, billing. account receivable, yung mga unpaid services po na hindi nababayaran pa ng pasyente, tracking reason for denial, and each receipt report by payer source. Okay, reporting, mga basic reports sa report writer. Okay, yan po ay cover pa din ng ating HMIS or isa po yan sa specific function niya. As well as yung mga medical record po, yung assessment, treatment plan, and encounter notes. Also yung compliance, expired treatment plan, service on treatment plan, and progress note present. As well as the financial, under din po yan, or that is also the function ng ating HMIS. So, first po is the general ledger, as well as the payroll. Okay? Pag sinabi po nating payroll, yan po yung hawak niya, okay? Or under po, or function ng ating HMIS na nakikita niya magkano yung sasahurin ng bawat empleyado. Okay? So, syempre, kailangan input mo po yan doon sa system. Under din po yan ng HMIS, or that is one of the function ng HMIS. Magkano yung sasahurin ng empleyado, as well as the account payable, yung mga babayaran po ng mga supplier. Okay? Syempre, di ba, kailangan yung mga supply ng hospital, nag-a-avail tayo. So, yan. That is also the function ng HMIS. As well as the financial reporting po. Kamusta ba yung kita ng hospital na to? Kumikita ba yung hospital or nalulugi ba siya? Okay, so that is one of the function din po ng HMIS. Okay? Now, let's proceed naman po to the determinants of the HMIS. So, meron po tayong 3 determinants ng HMIS performance area. We have here po the behavioral, the organizational, and technical. Okay, so these are all the 3 determinants ng HMIS. So, unahin po nating pag-usapan yung behavioral. So, pag sinabi po nating behavioral determinants, this is more po on the confidence, motivation, and also competence ng HMIS staff or yung gagamit po ng HMIS. Okay, when you say behavioral, so syempre po from the word itself, yung behavior or yung magiging attitude po ng person na gagamit ng HMIS. Okay? Ang nagkakaroon po kasi dito ng major drawback. Kapag halimbawa yung gagamit ng HMIS, yung pagdating sa behavioral determinants, kulang po siya ng knowledge, okay? Kulang din siya ng motivation, as well as negative yung attitude niya towards the data. Nagkakaroon po dyan ng problem. Or yan yung nagiging major drawback pagdating sa behavioral determinants. Okay po? Next one. Aside from that, we also have here po the organizational determinants. Pag sinabi naman po nating organizational determinants, this is more on the structure, the resources, procedure, and support services. As well as more on din po ito sa system. Okay? So, that is organizational po. Okay? So, sabi dito, to improve the RHIS. When I say RHIS po, that is the Routine Health Information System. Okay? Performance. Kailangan daw po makakapag-promote ng culture of information use. Involved po dito yung ability and yung control to promote values and belief among members of an organization by collecting, analyzing, and using information to accomplish the organization goals and mission. Pagdating po sa organizational, dapat parang team up yung isang organization. Isa lang po yung goals and mission. Okay? So, that is organizational determinants po. Another determinants here is we also have here the technical determinants. When you say technical determinants naman po, this is more on the technicalities. More on po ito sa system, more on sa collection of data, okay? And also sa design ng mismong system. So that is technical determinants. Okay? So these are all the 3 determinants ng HMIS performance. Aside from that, meron po tayong tinatawag na PRISM framework. So sa PRISM framework po, ayan. Diba, PRISM siya. Okay, kailangan po, meron ditong input. Okay, you have here the HIS assessment, HIS strategy, and also the HIS intervention. So, dito po, ayan, dapat yung desired outcome niya is magkaroon ng magandang performance. Okay, ma-improve yung health system performance and also ma-improve yung health outcome. So, as you can see, yung bawat sulok, andyan yung determinant. Okay, yung first is the organizational or environmental. So, more on nga po ito sa culture, sa roles and responsibility, as well as the resources. Okay? Technical determinants, sabi ko po sa inyo, more on sa quality design, sa information technology. And then behavioral determinants po, this is more on naman po ito sa knowledge, sa skills, sa attitude ng gagamit ng HMIS. Okay? So, ayan po, that is the PRISM framework. So, yun yung in-explain ko sa inyo, di ba? Pag behavioral, more on po sa knowledge, sa skills. Kapag technical determinants naman, more on dun sa system, collection, processes, and also pagka-organizational po, more on siya dun sa structure, resources. Okay? So, that is the performance of routine information system management or the PRISM framework. Okay po? Tatandaan nyo lang po, ang PRISM framework, ang pinaka-goal po nito or ang pinaka-main function nito is ma-identify yung strength and weaknesses ng bawat area. Okay? And of course, para ma-improve din yung RHIS or yung Routine Health Information System performance. Siyempre, kailangan mai-improve po yan for everyday use. Okay? And also, dapat po, through the use of this PRISM framework, magkakaroon ng better health system performance. Okay po? These are the table. Okay, di ba sabi natin meron tayong input. These are all the RHIS determinants. We have here the technical factor. Okay, di ba? Pag technicality, more on system po siya, more on computer. Kapag organizational, more on sa governance, sa planning, supervision, training. Ganyan po siya. Pag behavioral naman, this is more on the motivation, confidence nung gagamit ng HMIS. Okay? So, dapat daw po, ang maging resulta niya is ma-improve or magkaroon ng data quality information, ma-improve yung health system performance as well as ma-improve din po yung health status. Okay? So, yan po yung ating RHIS or yung ating PRISM framework. So, ayun lang po. That's the end of our topic for today.